Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a Bat Châtillon 155-55. It's the Tier 9 French SPG. This one's located on the northeast spawn of Westfield, and it's under the command of talon1958, and it's his response to Angelina75 in this weekend's competition for the Weekend Lion. Game on! Well, this is actually quite a fast starter, even though it takes a bit of time to build up speed. It's got 56.3 kilometers an hour maximum speed, but the fastest, of course, is still the FV304. This one is armed with a 155mm howitzer, capable of 680 alpha, 48mm of pen, and it also has a blast radius of between 7.6 meters and 12 to 15 seconds worth of stun. Okay, watching two enemy tanks come together, and Renegade and the 50 TP rounds out. Oh, that was a good one. He hit both of them at the same time. In fact, it's showing the damage to the Renegade and to the 50 TP, and stun assist off the Renegade as well. So good start. And the enemies also bunched together a whole load of tank destroyers. In fact, they've just got wiped out. The Ferdinand just got wiped out, and the shell went right through the side of the Ferdinand. I think it was the fact that he was parked side on that actually worked against him. Well, we fired another round into that corner on the off chance that we can get some more damage, and it looks like the Scorpion did take some hit, because yes, he's taken another hit, and we got the stun assist. So yes, he did get some stun assist off that one. Rounds out. Oh, that's pretty final. That's definitely out of the game, back in the garage. It's always nice seeing a direct hit like that that goes right into the target and wipes out. Okay, who's next? Rounds out. Well, yeah, close, but not bang on target. Now, that was a lovely direct hit on the Scorpion. Just goes to show, if you hit the right tank destroyer with the right shell, you can absolutely nuke them. That IS-6 is very low on hit points, so a shell near him will possibly wipe him out. Rounds out. Can it sit him? No, the house protects him. Now, I'd say in this stage of the game that it's too early to determine who's actually going to win, because the enemy has moved up to the halfway line and we can't see anything going on around the outside of the map. What we can see is a Wizzy 111, the GFT. Rounds out. Bit short on that one. Now, you notice that Talon's actually slowly moving up the slope towards the enemy. In fact, we do seem to be making some impact on the enemy now, and they're having to fall back. 50 TP and the Wizzy 111G together. Notice how they're moving together. Rounds out. Well, he got damage off both of them there. And of course, the more enemy tanks that you stun, the more chance you've got of getting stun assist. I can see that the only tank destroyer they've got up in the north is that Tortoise. And now we're looking at the M46 Patton, who's changed direction, but he's still there. That was close. He's stunned. And he's gone. And yes, that's more stun assist for Talon. So he's actually having a really good effect. Something you may have noticed, which Talon's actually taken up doing, is he parks himself on the slope, but aiming in a different direction. So if he wants to, after he fires, he can just move up and down the slope, and he's changed position to avoid counter battery, but he does get stunned. He managed to get another shot off from a different spot. It really does work quite effectively. You notice the way that it's the only way you can do it is with the Bat Châtillon 155-55 and the Bat Châtillon 155-58. They allow you to do that because you can shoot in one direction even though you're looking in a different one. So it's one of the safest arties to avoid counter battery, you see. As long as you just park on the side slope and just keep moving up and down. Well, that was very close to the M6Y. In fact, it gave him stun, and he's picking up more stun assists. Massive of it now. More stun assists than he actually has actual damage. And another one bites the dust, which means, of course, that their team is winning 3 against, 3 up on the enemy. We're firing at where the tortoise used to be. I think he may have changed position now. The guys are actually on the further along the slope, the north slope of the map, are now coming round the corner, and they're chasing after the enemy tanks. He's found the tortoise. Pushing on the enemy. Only 4 enemy left now. There's the tortoise waiting for the howitzer to line up. He's now working ahead of its path, working out, rounds out along its path. Well, he got stunned, and that helps. We've just spotted the forest spirit on the enemy team, right at the back of the map. There's only 3 left on the enemy team. Tortoise is rushing to the edge, but he's side on to our guys, which means he's going to take fire in the side. Talon's lining up a shot. Rounds out, long flight time. Directly into the side. He picks up stun assist and 91 actual hit points. He's still moving, changing position. There's no need to worry about counter battery because the enemy have lost their Arty. And there's only 1 enemy left now. It's the forest spirit. And he's desperately trying to stay alive, but of course there's not much he can do. And everyone's now convening on that corner of the map, right up in the trees, because that's where they think he is. Might be worth just firing the round in, because I'm not sure we're going to get him the chance to get another hit. It's about a 3 to 4 second flight time for the shell. Rounds out. Yes. And we hit the wreck of the forest spirit, and the game's over. Here's the end of battle results, and that was a first-class tanker for talon1958 of OLIMP in the Bat Châtillon 155-55. In fact, we know that that's his first ace, first-class tanker, I should say, not an ace, in the Bat Châtillon 155-55, because he got the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time. You also got a bruised medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9, and he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate on this one, 1,993, which is very good. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. Actually, that went to the tortoise on the enemy team. He managed 3,070 hit points of damage, followed by, I think that's the 50 TPR, the new tank, managed to get 2,854. And after that, it was the Scorpion G on his team with 2,797. In fact, he had a lot of players on his own team, which were very good. Talon got 1,812, which is not bad. When it came to kills, though, it was actually the Leopard prototype and the Jagdtiger who got 3 kills apiece. 2 kills went to the SU-130 PM, T832, the Ferdinand, and on the enemy team, their Forest Spirit, their M53, M55, and their Lorraine all got 2 kills each. And when it came to base XP, he's a lot further to the top because he's actually in 3rd place. The Skoda T56 managed 999, the T832 971, and the Bat Châtillon 155-55 managed 961. So you can see so many players, really good players, around about the same level. He fired 14 shells, which is a decent amount of shells to get a good result. 3 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, and 14 splash. Now, I dare say that the penetrating shot turned out to be that Scorpion. He hit him directly. Yes, it was. Look at that. 911 in total. I think that was 2 shots that he fired. But yes, he got 1 direct hit, and I think it was a high roll, which wiped that guy out. He also got 14 splashes on the enemy, 1,812, all of it at more than 300. Damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1, so there's the Confederate. 3,091 hit points of stun assist of 13 stuns, and there's the first class. So a little bit more. I think he might have got the ace tanker. Now, on a premium account, he actually made a profit of 79,373 credits from that game. and that included a 50,000 bonus for mission completion, 25 bonds for another achievement, and on top of that, 2,883 experience points. So a very decent game, and let's see how that compares to Angelina's last game. Well, Angelina only got the 3rd class and a bruiser. In fact, she was having a very difficult week trying to get any good results. And so this actually does put Talon in the lead for the Weekend Lion. Now, he's still got a day to win it, or at least for Angelina to win it. So we'll have to see who is actually going to get it. But it does look like Talon's going to get it this time round with a decent game like that. It was a fast-firing round. He did have a very good team on his side. I hope you enjoyed that quick replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.